Aloha and good morning. This message is for Jennifer and her wonderful coworkers at Kodak. I'd like to thank you folks for making this camera available. This is a great camera, fantastic for motorcycle video blogging. When I did my camera search, when I was looking for a camera to fit inside my helmet, I ended up spending about a month looking at all types of different cameras. I would bring my helmet to different shops and try fitting the camera in my helmet. And after a lot of study, I found that the Kodak V570 fit all my criteria, with the exception of one or two. But for the most part, the criteria that were met were big major ones, and it was like a dream come true. So what we have here is we have a camera that's small and compact, which is nice. But what the Kodak V570's advantage is that it has an ultra wide angle lens, a 23mm lens, perfect for action videos, and the wider the better. But just as important is that the lens does not protrude, does not extend. It stays housed within the body of the camera, which is very wonderful. Most cameras have this extension that sticks out and therefore becomes unusable in helmet camera. So what was I talking about? Okay, so in addition to the lens being non-retracting and ultra wide angle, the camera has this incredible audio. It's able to discern between noise and background noise and speech, which is perfect for video blogging. Well, it's just an incredible microphone altogether. You know, I gotta hand it to you guys, whoever did the engineering on the audio, incredible job, great job. I've been complimented too on this, the audio portion of it. Many cameras just don't have the ability to record quality audio. And this camera does a fantastic job in controlling noise. What's also amazing, what was also a big deciding factor in choosing this camera, was that it records MOV format, QuickTime format, and this results in a file size that's very small. When I initially acquired this camera, I did a test. I was able to record on one battery 68 minutes continuous footage in 320 by 240 resolution. This yielded a file size of 770 megabytes. Very, very small, very compact. Now I've got Canons and I've got Nikons, got a whole bunch of cameras, and AVI format just doesn't cut it. It produces 6.4 times larger, a 6.4 time larger file size, and it just makes it a lot tougher when you already have a 2 gigabyte card. You're not able to hold as much data. So having this MOV format is just wonderful. To top it off, it's a lot more clear and it's a lot sharper and smoother. So it's been a beauty. Now, what this camera has done for me is that it's been a great time-saving tool. I used to blog and write out a little blog and post pictures, but what I do now is, what you see here is my commute, and during my commute I video blog. I do my thing, I say what's on my mind or whatever I'm thinking of, and get my blogging done, and then I upload. So this has done so much more for me and saved me a lot of time. Now the one thing that this camera does not do, which would probably be a real slam dunk for Kodak, I mean it is already a slam dunk, but if you are able to shut the LCD off, or at least or have it automatically turn off after say a minute of recording footage to save the battery life, to extend the battery life, that would be awesome. You see, right now on one battery charge I get 68 minutes of continuous footage. So if I would imagine if you turn the LCD off, you would maybe perhaps get 100 minutes, whatever that may be. If a feature could be built into the camera, you know, it could be maybe software driven or a hardware switch that would turn the battery off. That would be the one feature that would just blow everything out of the water. And so far right now, the V570 and V705 already they're already awesome cameras. I have both, and I love them to death. They're great. They're wonderful. And for a lot of the type of shooting that I'm doing, a lot of videotaping, I don't use the telephoto and zoom range. It's the wide angle that really makes the video a bit more exciting and interesting. Thanks. I appreciate it, and I really hope you folks carry the dual lens system or the ultra wide angle non-extending lens design further. I'd like to see a new incarnation of this camera, perhaps a V805. Thanks folks. Aloha.